Blessings, blessings, blessings. We got to talk about some motivation. We're going to talk about some meditation. We're going to talk about some inspiration. We're going to ask ourselves, like we do every day, is what I'm doing today, is it motivation? Is it meditation? Is it inspiration? Because if it's not one of the three, I don't want it. And so how can we get into that mentality? Not everything is going to work in your favor, okay? It's not always going to be on your side. It's not always going to be your way. So how do you get inwards then? How do you start to put your mentality in a place where you elevate your mind, where you elevate your being, There's things that are out of our control. There's things that are going to kick us down. There's things that are going to put us down. The point isn't to stay down. The point is to get back up. The point is to get back out there, to start to believe in yourself, to start to believe in your ability. I'm not one to stay down. I'm not one to get kicked to the ground and not be able to get back up. I don't know how not to. And so how do we start to get our focused mentality going? How do we start focusing when everything is working against us? And this is how. Create a game plan. Create an ability inside of yourself to start to believe in you. Create an ability inside of yourself that no matter what happens around you, you're going to still succeed. You look at sports teams, for instance. There's teams that they lose a match and they still win a championship. The battles that we fight, the things that we go through, the challenges that we face off against on a daily basis, they're just equations. They're just simple universal equations. If this happens, I'm going to do this. If this happens, this is the route I'm going to take. If I put my mentality, if I put my ability into that place, as I look at those equations, the only thing I got to do is stay positive. The only thing I got to do is recognize that the universe is in fact working in my direction. And how do you do that? How do you do that when everything is working against you? It comes from your internal focus, okay? What do you want to achieve? What dreams do you want to have? What things do you want to overcome? What things do you want to manifest? See what I'm saying? A lot of people, they don't think about those types of things. They don't think about those kind of abilities. They don't think about that kind of mentality. And when you're going through something, you always feel that somebody else might be having it easier. Okay? The thing that we forget is that we all go through challenges. We all have things that work against us. The difference is the person who has a positive mentality faces off against it in a different way. Okay, they face off against it in a different light. They face off against it saying, I can do this. I can achieve this. I have what it takes. I have the mentality inside of myself. My being is worth it. My vibration is worth it. See, a lot of people, they joke about it, right? They say your vibration doesn't matter. Your vibration matters 100%. 100% your mentality. What you're thinking, you're vibrating. What you're thinking, you're manifesting. What you're thinking, you're putting into this great universe that we have. And are you recognizing for the equal and the opposite reactions, for the positive things that are in fact coming out of those situations? We stop ourselves from those situations. We stop ourselves from those challenges before we even get started. This test, this COVID, this thing, test me. Universe, throw these things at me. Ask me, can you do it? Can you put yourself in a place where you could continue to stay positive? Could you continue to move in a direction where positivity becomes the results? See, it's recognizing that separates one. Recognizing that even when you're getting your butt kicked, you're still winning because you're learning, because you're finding ways to believe in yourself, because you're finding ways to be who you are on the inside. You're finding ways to manifest greatness in your life. And, you know, we each go through challenges. Yours might be just a little bit different than mine. But at the end of the day, they're universal equations. That's what they are. If this happens, how am I going to work around it? If this equation is removed from me, how am I going to find focus? If you can yet become friends with the universe, as Albert Einstein stated, if you could yet hear what I'm saying and take it to your heart, that the only thing that you really have is a universe that's blessings, a universe, a place where every experience is worth it, every ability, every part of your mentality. And within that place, you are your journey. Within that place, you are a light. You are a beacon in this universe. You shine from within you, no matter how small you are, no matter how weak you feel you are. Your mind, your being, your vibration, you are a human being. You are present inside of this. And this is a great technology. Only if a lot of people knew how great it is to become best friends with yourself with breathing. You know, the second thing I always talk about is meditation. But every living thing has energy. The ability to see that, to understand that, to become a part of it, to understand how somebody's energy relates outwards, how somebody's being vibrates. That understanding comes from within. When you work on yourself. See, a lot of people, they beat themselves up instead of look at the blessing that they are. Look at the blessing and the challenges that they have. Find the positivity within themselves. Find the positivity in the mentality. So here we are together. We're looking at discipline. How do you become disciplined when you are facing off against challenges? That's the question I got for you guys today. And what I think, what my mind says, is that all it is the connection of focus and knowledge to that point where you are disciplined, where no matter the challenges you face off against, they can't defeat you because you're so focused that you're able to utilize the lessons. You're so focused, you're able to utilize your being. You're so focused, you're able to utilize your vibration. See, there might be people out there, they might judge you, they might say this or that about you. It's not a matter of what they say. It's a matter about what you say about yourself. Where your vibration is, where your mentality. And I explain this sometimes, that when we look inwards, you know, we choose what's positive and negative in our lives. The person who changes that is the one who gains the knowledge that that thing is positive or negative in their life. So, utilizing the strength of knowing oneself, becoming that discipline, that place, that ability inside of yourself, that's up to you. That ability comes from within you. You have the choice to see that there is choice, that you can choose positivity as your path, that you can allow the process of negativity to move out of the way on its own. And it's up to you to put yourself in that kind of mentality. Hey, look, there's only two types of mentality out there. There's the people that live by good and bad, and there's the people who live by positive and negative forces within the universe. Okay? The great thing about the people that are not looking at this from a good and bad is the people that are looking at this from good and bad, they get to keep that. You understand this? You get to keep that good vibes. You get to keep that good thing. When you understand your process, the universe yields. The universe throws positive things in your direction. It allows the things that are negative to move out of your life on their own. And that is completely up to you to understand. That is completely up to you to get in to that point inside of your mind where your vibration is worth it. But those people that do understand universal law, that do understand universe, that do understand that we are a part of this great universe, that our Most High God created us in His image, those people that see the positive in the situations, that see through the challenges, those people are the ones that are judged the most by the people of good and bad, because of one scripture. In the beginning, God divided light from the dark, and God saw that light was good, which means God made a choice that light was good, which means light and dark existed beforehand. So this whole structure of good and bad came from light and dark beforehand. So if you could see light and dark as positive and negative, you could elevate your mind. If you could see the things, you could work through the walls. You can learn the way that you learn the walls that you have in front of you. You can unlearn walls too. That it's difficult. It's a great journey to learn about the process, to understand your path, to see the positive in negative situations. See, there's people out there, they walk through those kinds of walls. The negative doesn't stop them. It moves them closer to their dreams. It moves them closer to their abilities. And it moves them closer to uplifting other people, to becoming lights within the universe, to shine in such a way that you and I see that they are so disciplined that they reflect outwards as a place of inspiration. I just want to inspire you all to light up this world. I know you might be going through something, but look at it as a universal equation. This is motivation. This is meditation. And this is inspiration. If it's not one of the three, let's get it out of our lives. Because I don't want it. I want to uplift you guys. I want to build your teams up. Subscribe to my YouTube, Facebook. You know, we got 18,000 plus followers on Facebook. We got the podcast going on Google, Apple. And let's get into a place of positivity. Let's get into a place of allowing the process in our lives to bring us closer to our ability, closer to our mentality, and closer to the ability to inspire each other and build a more beautiful world where we walk through walls together, where we light up beings, where we uplift one another. And as I close, I just want to say blessings, 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 and namaste.